Round will actually be around a new round type. It'll definitely be an interesting round, but I think it'll be a very cool round. A new round type to add on to the cast. Third question, where's the special round you promised us? Yeah, special round's been pushed back a bit. And the next round, I swear, the next round is gonna be the special cool round, the new cool round that I want to show off. Now, before anyone asks, no, this is not the special round, and besides the fact that if you want to know again what's going on with the, cool new rounds and all that stuff, pin comment down there, read it. I'm too lazy to speak here. This is the sixth round. I was going to do something different for the sixth round. However, I'm not fully confident in it yet, so that may come out later or it may never come out.
I think this is actually the 11th Hunger Games round we've done, so expect something special for the 12th Hunger Games. Yeah, something special indeed.
Oh, it's nice to be back. It's been a hot minute since I've uploaded a video, and definitely a hot minute since I've uploaded Hunger Games, mainly because my computer around 2 weeks ago decided to crap itself and wouldn't work anymore. It just wouldn't connect to the internet, which means I couldn't make videos or do literally anything, so it had to get fixed.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care. But now, I'm finally back. This impromptu, unexpected hiatus I did not want is finally over, and now we're back to making videos. And I thought the greatest way to come back to making videos is to do a Hunger Games video, since a lot of people like them, but not just any normal Hunger Games video. No. As you could tell by that collage at the beginning of this video, this is finally the special round that I've been yapping about and complaining about and talking about ever since the beginning of Hunger Games Season 3 itself, and I kept pushing it back and postponing it, but no more, because it is finally in a state where I believe it is good, it is high quality, and I feel comfortable finally making a video on it. Yes, in this round, I keep asking, why is it so special? I keep calling it the special round. Why is it so special, you may be asking? Mainly, it's special. Well, all rounds are special, obviously. But this round is special because it is a new round type that I'm introducing.
What?
Yes, that's right, a new round type. Much like when I introduced One Done Dish all the way back in Season 1. Wow, we haven't had a new round type since One Done Dish in Season 1.
Damn!
But much like when I introduced One Done Dish in Season 1, this is a new round type that we will be doing with the other round types that we have for the foreseeable future within Hunger Games. And it will allow for a lot more creative rounds, I will say. However, before I get into what this round is and what the new round type is, you might notice that something looks a little off. You see this funny little cursor in the computer screen in the monitor. It looks a little different. Also because I'm actually finally recording my freaking screen, because I got OBS on, it's recording everything. I even got a funny microphone right now in front of me, and I could scream into it. I'm not going to, but I can. That's probably why I sound a little different and why things look different. This is the first time I'm actually trying it with trying Hunger Games with this sort of look to it, and I hope that it's good. If it's not, well, we'll tweak it and try it again later. But please, as you watch the video, maybe give comments on how good the quality is, how good this change is. Depending on the quality, we may go forward with this, we may tweak it if it's bad, or we may just scrap it entirely. I don't know. The truth, it's really up to all of you. Anyways, enough of talking about the changes here. It's time to finally get into what is this round called? What is the new type? And this round, the special round that I've been wanting to do for a while, is Hunger Games Heroes versus Villains. Yes, that's right, heroes versus villains. This is the special round I've been trying to do for a while, and as you can probably assume, the new round type is what I like to call the versus round. I don't think I need to explain how they work, but I will anyways. Versus rounds are kind of like normal rounds, except instead of having multiple districts with usually 1 or 2 people in them, or maybe a bunch, depending on what round it is, it's only 2 districts, which more act as teams, with 1 district, with both of them being a certain theme. For example, heroes versus villains, you have 1 district being heroes, and 1 district being villains. Now, again, I obviously Heroes versus Villains is my first one, because I've always seen people do, you have stuff like a Hunger Games simulator on heroes or Hunger Simulator on villains, but I've always wondered, why not do a Hunger Games simulator video where it's both heroes versus villains? I think that's a lot more creative, so I decided, why don't I do that? And I decided to do that, because I can and I will. It's my show, dang it. But yeah, I don't think I really need to yap anymore about stuff that doesn't have to do with this round, so now, let's go ahead and get into the tributes of each of these districts, starting with the Heroes District. So, starting off in our Heroes District, we have the shoe-in for what any good Heroes versus Villains Hunger Games, in my opinion, should have, being the one, the only, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. And right after him, we have the second shoe-in to any Heroes versus Villains round, being Batman, Bruce Wayne himself. Bruce Wayne. Oh my. call him Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne himself, Batman. These two are shoo-ins. You have to include them no matter what. Then moving on from Batman, we have Optimus Prime from Transformers, Michael Bay movie specifically, Mike Schmidt from the FNAF movie, Michael from The Good Place, and Sir Bowen from Uncle Samsonite. Moving on down here, we have Mario, Jumpman Mario himself from the Mario games, and Sonic the Hedgehog from the Sonic the Hedgehog movies specifically. Even though he is a movie character, I put him down here with like the game sector characters because still mostly a video game character. Then move on to the next video game character. We have Red from Angry Birds. Not a character you would expect in Heroes Villains, but hey, like I said, I get wacky. Moving on to Satoru Fujinuma from Erased, Makoto Naegi from Danganronpa the anime, because I've never actually played the games, and then moving to our resident obscure pick, Froakie from Five Nights at Froakie's. Yeah, I bet no one was expecting this guy here. And now moving from our Heroes district, we now move to our Villains district. And I want you to keep your eyes open for a specific pattern that you might see when I go over all the villains. So starting off, we have, much like how Iron Man and Batman were our shoo-in hero characters, we have Thanos and the Joker as our shoo-in villain tributes / characters. Moving on to Megatron from Transformers, Michael Bay movie specifically, William Afton from the FNAF movie, Sean from The Good Place, and Uncle Samsonite from his series, Uncle Samsonite. Moving on down here to Bowser from the Mario games, even though this is a picture of him from the movie, so the only good picture I could find. Dr. Robotnik from the Sonic the Hedgehog movie specifically, King Pig, King Smooth Cheeks himself from Angry Birds, Gaku Yashido from Erased, Joko Nishima from Danganronpa the anime specifically, and Finn the Shark from Five Nights at Froakie's. I guess our resident obscure pick for the villains. But anyways, here's one more good look at all of our tributes ready to fight each other. Hopefully not fighting each other, in the sense of, friendly fire, but, I can't really control if they, decide to go against themselves. But I hope that doesn't happen a whole lot. I hope we don't have a lot of friendly fire, clean game and all that stuff. And without further ado, it's time to start this frickin' round. I mean, holy crap, can I stop yapping? As the tributes down to the podiums, the horn sounds. Optimus Prime runs away from the cornucopia. Bowser runs away from the cornucopia. Satoru Fujinuma grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Can't be out here with these empty backpacks. Mario runs to the cornucopia and hides. Iron Man runs away from the cornucopia. Gaku Yashido runs away from the cornucopia. Sean grabs a jar of fishing bait, while Froakie gets fishing gear. Interesting alliance, but we'll see how it goes. Finn runs away from the cornucopia. Red runs away from the cornucopia. Uncle Samsonite, Michael, the Joker, and King Pig share everything they gathered before running. Again, alright, interesting. William Afton runs away from the cornucopia. Thanos grabs a backpack and retreats. Sora Bowen runs away from the cornucopia. Makoto Naegi runs away from the cornucopia. Dr. Robotnik finds a canteen full of water. Junko Nishima grabs a shovel. And Sonic falls into a frozen lake and drowns. I mean, if there's one thing we know Sonic can't do, it's swim. Megatron runs away from the cornucopia. Mike runs away from the cornucopia. And Batman also runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. Sean tries to spearfish with a trident. Dr. Robotnik is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Iron Man sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Very smart. Red, Michael, Sora Fujinuma, King Pig, and Junko Nishima hunt for other tributes. Also, I'm starting to realize, I should have realized this earlier, we got heroes working with villains here all of a sudden. Interesting. We'll see how that goes for the people who decide to join up with the villains. Makoto Naegi defeats Finn in a fight, spares his life. Alright, based Makoto. He ain't into that whole murder sort of business, but I don't know if that was a smart idea. Finn might be coming back for seconds. Uncle Samsonite is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Not sure how that happens. You are Uncle frickin' Samsonite, but okay. Oh, and the Joker dies from thirst. See, this is why you can't be out here, this is why if you're ever thirsty, you gotta take a drink. Right now, I got some water with me right here, so I'm gonna quickly take a hydration break, actually. Thank you, Joker, for inviting me to drink water, and you should drink water, too. Oh, and Mario sees mediocre champagne from John... Why the freak is saying John Juniper? Okay, so apparently when I was trying to make custom ends, I forgot to remove this "and" from John Juniper here, so pretend it's not there. But Mario receives mediocre champagne from John Juniper. Dog, John Juniper, why the mediocre champagne? Well, you saving all the good champagne to yourself? Bowser makes a wooden spear. William Afton collects fruit from a tree. Batman tries to spearfish with a trident. Optimus Prime receives mediocre champagne from John Juniper as well. Also, Optimus Prime received mediocre champagne as well. Come on, Optimus, seriously? You're gonna give him the mediocre champagne? That's messed up, John Juniper, that's messed up. Megatron practices his archery. And Thanos, Mike, Sir Bowen, Froakie, and Gaku Yashido hunt for other tributes. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sonic and the Joker. Night 1, Dr. Robotnik stays awake all night. Optimus Prime receives medical supplies from Ratchet. Oh, sorry, I'm so used to saying unknown sponsor. But he receives medical supplies from Ratchet, which actually makes a lot of sense, seeing as how, Ratchet and Optimus Prime are both Autobots. Ratchet and Optimus Prime are close, they're comrades. That makes a lot of sense here. The first Hunger Games are making sense. William Afton sees a fire, but stays hidden. Smart idea. The fire and William Afton does not go together very well. Michael begs Gaku Yashido to kill him. He refuses, keeping Michael alive. Alright, I guess he didn't see the spider's thread on him. Batman fends Finn, Makoto Naegi, and Red away from his fire. Mario passes out from exhaustion. Iron Man cooks his food before putting his fire out. Joko Nishima, Megatron, and Bowser discuss the games what might happen in the morning. Sean is able to start fire and sleeps without warmth. That's a skill issue, big dog. Uncle Samsai tends to Thanos' wounds. Serbo and King Pig forget to fight. Serbo and trivially kills them both. Ooh, King Pig out like that, and Froakie as well. Oh, that's a little disappointing and depressing there. I was hoping King Pig would do well. You know, King Pig, he's a previous winner. Forgot to mention the word King Pig is a previous winner, and he'll go out this quickly. I don't know, man. It's kind of upsetting. And also, Sir Bowen, you attacked Froakie. He's a hero as well. Friendly fire will not be tolerated. So that's where we can't see. We can't control this sort of action right here when they start killing each other. We can't control that. Satoru Fujinuma loses sight of where he is, and Mike also loses sight of where he is. You know, I know Zadil Satoru will get some glasses. I think Mike needs some glasses as well. Day 2, Dr. Robotnik tries to spearfish with a trident. Michael's attacked by... Michael is attacked... I forgot to... Oh, my dear, I forgot to include a word here. Oh, my... Okay, we're just going to ignore the accidental typo here. It was late at night. I wasn't really paying attention. Michael is attacked by Mario, but he uses a ring to access the other side of the island and escapes through it. All right, I'm not sure how on earth Michael got himself a bag of those portal rings, but... whatever. Joko Nishima attacks Red, but he manages to escape, and Mike tracks down and kills Optimus Prime. I need to know how. Look, I understand, Mike. You went up against some, like, evil animatronics. You did pretty good there, but Optimus Prime ain't no animatronic. This man is like a 30-foot robot, man. You don't just fight him and win. Now, Megatron tried that many times. The only time he really killed him was once. That's because he got jumped, and it was a sneak attack, so it was pretty unfair. So I want to know how on earth you, Mr. Normal Human Man, killed Optimus Prime over here. Batman picks flowers. Very wholesome activity. Megatron, Makoto Naegi, and Bowser hunt for other tributes. Satoru Fujinuma injures himself. Nice going. Sir Bowen tends to Uncle Samsonite's wounds. Finn defeats William Afton in a fight, but spares his life. And Shauna Gakuyoshido fight Iron Man and Thanos, and Shauna Gakuyoshido survive. Huh? Okay, hold on. Time out real quick. We need to discuss this. First of all, they fought Iron Man and Thanos? I had these two against each other as they were like, you know, I feel like pretty good representative, you know, Iron Man versus Thanos. I feel like it makes sense. And yet it seems to be here they were either teaming up or maybe fighting beforehand, and then Gakuyoshido and Sean decide to jump in third party them, and then they win somehow against these two? I'm sorry, we need to power scale these two, right? I mean, Sean makes sense to demon, but Gakuyoshido, hello? That is insane, and we need to really power scale Gakuyoshido. He's clearly pretty powerful. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. King Pig, Froakie, Optimus Prime, Iron Man, and Thanos. Night 2, Michael sets up camp for the night. Megatron loses sight of where he is. Mike tries to sing himself to sleep. And Batman strangles Satoru Fujinuma after engaging in a fist fight. What? What the fuck? Oh goodness. Oh, that was a little violent, is it not? Like, dog, look, I understand you're all about justice and whatnot, but... dog, I don't think Satoru Fujinuma even did anything. He's a child, right? He ain't even an adult, so that's even more gruesome. Again, more friendly fire. Dr. Robotnik cooks his food before putting his fire out. Sean screams for help. William Afton thinks about home. Joko Nishima fends Finn, Bowser, and Sir Bowen away from her fire. Mario sees a fire, but stays hidden. Uncle Samsai and Gakuyoshido talk with tributes still alive. Interesting. Makoto Naegi receives a bag of rings from Miles, Tails, Prower. Alright, interesting. So that makes sense. See, Makoto over here, if he used those rings at any point, that would make sense because he got them from Tails, but I still question where Michael got his bag of rings from. Oh, and also Red climbs a tree to rest. I'm not really sure how you can climb when you have no limbs and no legs, but you know what? Maybe he used a slingshot to sling himself up there. Day 3, Sean collects fruit from a tree. Mike searches for a water source, and Mario receives explosive from the gas man. Alright. Nice. Makoto Naegi discovers a river. Michael Megatron fight Gakuyoshido and Red, and Gakuyoshido and Red survive. Okay, I really need someone to power scale Gakuyoshido right now. How on earth has he survived 2 fights against characters that he should not be able to survive against? First time was Iron Man and Thanos, and now it's Michael and Megatron. Michael? I can't understand Michael. But Megatron? I need an explanation on how this mother trucker, how him and Red killed Megatron. How? I need an explanation here. How powerful is Gakuyoshido, and also how powerful is Red? More importantly, how powerful is Gakuyoshido? Goodness, Batman collects fruit from a tree. Bowser goes hunting. Sir Bowen injures himself. Nice. Dr. Robotnik explores the arena. Oh, and Finn receives an entire creative weapon from the Dark Alliance. Interesting. You know, I'm pretty sure the Finn killed most of the Dark Alliance. Well, we know he killed that Carl and Pete, and Peter the Pumpkin, or Pete the Pumpkin, whatever his name is. So, surprisingly, them giving him a creative weapon is pretty surprising, and maybe they made up. Who knows? Juko Enoshima tries to spearfish with a trident, and William Afton and Uncle Samsonite hunt for other tributes. You know, I just thought about something. I wonder how Gakuyoshido's gonna feel that Satoru Fujinuma's dead now. Anyways, 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Satoru Fujinuma, Michael, and Megatron. Night 3, Juko Onishima sets himself up killing William Afton, Dr. Robotnik, and Mario. Oh, goodness. Man, we lost some pretty good characters just like that. Dang. That sucks, especially William Afton. I don't think he really did a whole lot. That kind of sucks. Sir Bowen thinks about winning, and Batman bashes Mike's head in with a mace. Youch! Look, Batman, isn't it your entire point to go after people who, like, you know, do bad, do crime? What did Mike do that was crime? What was his crime? What did he do that was so bad? I don't get it. It made more sense going after William Afton. He actually murdered children. But no, you go after Mike instead, who does literally nothing. Red looks at the night sky. Finn lets Gakuyoshi into his shelter. And Bowser fends Makoto Naegi, Uncle Samsonite, and Sean away from his fire. Day 4. Makoto Naegi questions his sanity. Gakuyoshi constructs a shack. Batman discovers a cave. And Uncle Samsonite is pricked by thorns while picking berries. How is this the second time you've done this? How? I need an explanation. Finn is attacked by Bowser, but he uses a ring to access the other side of the island and escapes through it. Alright then, alright, W Finn. Hey, don't underestimate Finn. We know that he may look like just a funny shark with a hat on, but do not underestimate Finn. Sir Bowen collects fruit from a tree. Sean and Juko Onishima work together for the day. I can kind of see it. And oh, Red dies from hunger. Oh, that's a yikes right there. What you can find anything to eat? You can find anything to eat? No, nothing. That's crazy. What do they really eat in the games? We don't really see them eating anything, but dang, out like that. 5 cannon shots can be heard at the distance. William Afton, Dr. Robotnik, Mario, Mike, and Red. Alright, so a lot of people have been dying, and before more people die in the round, that's where we can even look at everyone. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats of everyone that's still alive so far. So starting with the Heroes District, there's only about 3 people left, that being Batman, Makoto Naegi, and Sir Bowen. The only people that have kills right now that are still alive is Batman with 2 kills and Sir Bowen with 2 kills, while Makoto Naegi has none. Makes sense. I don't remember much from the Danganronpa anime. I do know he wasn't a big fan of murder. You know, he wasn't a big fan of despair, any of that stuff. He was on the fan of hope. So, makes sense. And also, Red also has 2 kills here, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. And so did Mike Schmidt. He also had a kill, but again, he's dead, so who cares? Then moving on down to the Villains District, a lot more are alive. Specifically, 5 villains are still alive now. The heroes are they're not doing pretty good. They are being gained up on 5-3. It looks like not good. The ones that are still alive is Sean, Uncle Samsonite, Finn the Shark, Juko Onishima, Gakuyoshi, and Bowser. The ones with kills being Sean with 2 kills, Juko Onishima with 3 kills because that big giant explosion, and Gakuyoshi with 4 kills. This man somehow, with the help of a few other people, was able to kill Megatron, Michael, freaking, I don't even remember who else he killed, man, but it's crazy. Point is that it's, oh right, Thanos and Iron Man, which again, how? I don't even know how Gakuyoshi, a regular human teacher, was able to take out that many people who are much stronger than him. Insane. So anyways, with everyone that is still alive, it's time to do our favorite part where we go over the bets. It's time to do some bets. You know, let's go gambling. Let's go gambling! All that good stuff. It's time to do some bets. And now, who am I betting on? At least for the Heroes District, who is the hero that I want to win out of these 3? I'm gonna be honest, I'm betting on Sir Bowen. Sir Bowen is a very strong competitor. We see he's very strong, especially in Uncle Samsonite. Seeing how he was almost able to kill Uncle Samsonite himself, who is an Eldritch being, I think Sir Bowen has probably the best shot at winning, and I like him more than most people on the Heroes team. And for the villains, I think I'm actually, even though Gakuyoshi has 4 kills, he's insane, I'm actually gonna go for Finn the Shark with this one. Yes, I know, Finn the Shark is crazy because he's done no kills so far and hasn't really done much, but all I can say is don't underestimate this shark. Don't. It's a terrible idea. Don't do it. And now's the time where I ask who you guys are voting for. Who are you voting for that's still alive? Maybe you're voting for Gakuyoshi because of its 10 kills. Maybe you're more of a Makoto guy. Or maybe the person you're already rooting for is dead. And frankly, I would like to hear who you're rooting for to win this. I've already given you my bets, so give me yours in the comments below. Because A, it's engagement, and B, it's interesting to see what people think of. Anyways, let's get back to the round. Night 4, Juko Onishima lets Bowser into her shelter. Alright then. Gakuyoshi loses sight of where he is, and Sir Bowen convinces Batman to snuggle with him. Hey, yo! I'm sorry, major pause on all of that. That is not what I was expecting whatsoever. Finn cries himself to sleep. Sean, oh my dear, it gets even worse. Brother, And Uncle Samsonite comes to true to rest. Oh, would you look at that? It's the feast!
Shut the f up!
You know, I'm not sure how that's going to work now because I don't have my phone to go crazy with, but I'll figure that out in editing. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, hopes, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Let's see. Oh, when Makoto Naegi falls into a pit and dies. Oh goodness. Oh, that's pretty unlucky. And pun intended, because, he was the ultimate lucky student. So I question How does this happen again? You are the ultimate lucky student, yet you die and fall into the pit? Something tells me that was intentional. Bowser gathers some food into a bags at camp for fleeing. Makes sense. Xion, Jukonishima, and Finn confront each other, but gravely want to slowly avoid conflict. Oh, and Sir Bone kills Gaki Yashido with his own weapon! Oh, and there goes the end of Gaki Yashido's reign. No longer is he more powerful than Sir Bowen. That is apparently where his cap is. And I told y'all Sir Bowen. Sir Bowen is a fierce competitor. You don't mess with him. Batman is not to the feast, and Uncle Samsonite actually steps on a landmine. Oh, Uncle Samsonite down from a landmine? Dog. You're more powerful than that. What was it, filled with off-brand soda? How did you die? Moving on to day 5. Jukonishima collects fruit from a tree. Finn injures himself. Bowser constructs a shack. Oh, and Sir Bone pushes Batman off a cliff during a knife fight. Oh, goodness grief, dog. Why did you do that? I'm not saying why did you do that. Like, you were the last hero left. He literally just killed Batman. His own person. He literally killed the last hero that was on his team. He's not the last of the heroes district. He's gone against 1, 2, 3, 4 other villains right now. Look, Sir Bone, you're powerful, but I don't know if you're that powerful. And also, Xion injures himself, but, you know, it's kind of least important when now Sir Bowen killed Batman. You know, I'm looking over my OBS, and it realizes that when I start screaming, it gets into the red. So I really hope I'm not, like, breaking y'all's eardrums or anything. It's kind of bad. Or I'm peeking the mic, because that would be cringe as well. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Makoto Naegi, Gaki Yashido, Uncle Samsonite, Batman. Alright, let's see how this goes. Night 5, Finn, Xion, Jukonishima, and Sir Bowen tell each other the ghost stories to lighten the mood. Okay, unexpected. Sir Bowen's just vibing with some of the villains. Interesting. And Bowser's lamps on fire and sleeps without warmth. Day 6, Finn injures himself. Finn, you're hurting me here. Oh, and Xion dies from an infection. Oh, that's 1 villain down, 3 more to go. Here's my question, what does a demon die from? I mean, Xion's a demon, what infection can kill him? Was it like some sort of, like, angel infection or something? Beats me. Sir Bowen tries to fish with a trident, Jukonishima tries to higher ground, and Bowser sees an entire crate of weaponry from the Dark Alliance. Alright then, maybe they got tired of seeing Finn doing literally nothing with the weaponry that they gave him, so they just gave something to Bowser instead, you know? Just, like, do something here, come on! 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. And that's Xion. Night 6, Jukonishima sees off-brand soda from Father John. Well, that would have been useful had Uncle Samsonite still been alive. But, you know, at least it's nice that, you know, Father John gave the off-brand soda to her. Not sure what she's going to do with it, though. And Sir Bowen kills Bowser with the hatchet! Ooh, like I said, I'm telling you, you don't mess with Sir Bowen out here killing out Bowser. It makes sense. Pretty sure Uncle Samsonite probably more powerful than Bowser, so it makes sense that Sir Bowen be able to kill him. And Finn, buddy. You can't just step in a landmine and die from that when I keep telling the people at home that you are not to be messed with, and you die from a landmine. How do you die from a landmine? You are Finn the freaking shark. How is that possible? With that underwhelming death of Finn, there goes one of my bets out the window. And with the death of Bowser at Sir Bowen's hands, it's now between Sir Bowen and Jukonishima. Obviously, I want Sir Bowen to win because I like him more, and I'm betting on him right now. But it's truly time to see who. But you know, it's time to see who wins. Again, I'm hoping for Sir Bowen. I think he's got this. I mean, if he's able to kill Bowser, Batman, all those other people, he can totally kill Jukonishima. Jukonishima should be literally nothing to him. So if he dies, I'm calling the cringe police. All right, here we go. Day 7. I'm actually covering the screen now because I don't want to see who's going to win this. So now it's time to see who will win this. Will it be Jukonishima or will it be Sir Bowen? I hope it's Sir Bowen, because if it's not, that's going to be hecka cringe. Here we go. Oh my team! Oh, you're kidding me. I'm all the way back here in my chair. I'm leaning in my chair right now. I'm in pain. Jukonishima has Sir Bowen with a sword. What do you mean she decapitates him with a sword? What do you... Sir Bowen was able to kill so many people, yet he dies to Jukonishima. Oh my gosh, what the freak? Well, with that disappointing ending, our winner... Oh, well, yeah, Bowser, Finn, and Sir Bowen. Oh, they're all dead. Whoop they frickin' do. Our winner is Jukonishima from the villains. Yay! I'm so happy about this. That's a load of bull crap. What do you mean Jukonishima kills Sir Bowen? Sir Bowen almost killed Uncle Samsonite, and he killed Bowser, he killed Batman, he killed Gaki Yashido, who had so many kills. What do you mean he I'm actually very irrationally angry over this. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over the stats of everyone who's alive. Moving over to our winner, Jukonishima with 4 kills. Congratulations. Then going to second place to Sir Bowen, who deserved to win but didn't, getting second place with 5 kills. He was also the hero that made it the furthest. Also, speaking of which, with Jukurashima winning, that means the villains actually won this game. Basically how it works as well as versus not only Jukurashima and she won, but she basically won on the behalf of her entire team, even if the team didn't really act like a team. So the villains in this case were a lot better than it seems than the heroes in terms of placements. Maybe in terms of kills, who knows. Sorry about those, right? Moving on to Finn the Shark in 3rd place, who was a pacifist. Unexpected and kind of disappointing when I kept hyping him up and he did literally nothing. Then moving on to Bowser in 4th place, also a villain with no kills as well. Very interesting. I could see it. Sean in 5th place with 2 kills. Makes sense. And Batman in 6th place with 2 kills. Even though the people he killed, I don't really understand why he killed them. Oh, and also the hero to make it the farthest with no kills was Makoto Naegi. Again, makes sense. He's all about, you know, hope and not really killing people. Alright, and here's our kills, and I actually did some math off screen. If I'm correct with my math, it seems like all the heroes and the villains got an equal amount of kills, because here we have Gaku Yoshido and Jukurashima, 2 villains having 4 kills, 4 plus 8, mixed that with Sean, the only other villain here, having 2 kills, you get 10, but Sir Bowen's 5, mixed with Batman, and Red's 2, and Mike Schmidt's 1, also equals up to 10, so it seems like heroes and villains in terms of kills was actually pretty similar. Anyways, that was heroes versus villains, and pretty interesting round, all things considered. Yeah, this also round was a pretty interesting round. I hope it's as fun for you as it was for me. I hope that y'all like this new setup, and if there's any issues with it, like maybe I'm yelling into the mic too much or something like that, or I'm like screaming all the way back here and it's like too loud and the mic peaks or whatever, just, you know, give me some criticism on what could be changed, give me some improvements, or if it's good, tell me, hey, this was good, and you know, I'll also take that as well. Anyways, that's enough yapping out of me, and yeah, that's just enough yapping. I mean, enough yapping. Okay, I'm done yapping. I'm gonna stop yapping now, because Junko Nishima is our winner. This video is right now 30 minutes at the time of recording this, and I gotta go right now. So, yeah, I have nothing else to say besides Junko Nishima is your winner. Sir Bowen, though, deserved this win. Finn the Shark dying, kind of cringe, and I hope more Hunger Games will come out soon. And if you excuse me, I'll be going now.